My name is Dr. Kayla and I'm with Balance Within Physical Therapy. Today I want to talk about New Year's resolutions and what happens when February comes around and what you planned on doing for several months is no longer in the back of your head. The issue with New Year's resolutions is sometimes they're just such a big goal and they're so ambitious that it's really hard to maintain and keep it going for the year. Here are a few ideas on what you can do to still be active and really get those fitness goals going again, and 3 different exercises that are really a great way to just keep some fitness going every day. With resolutions, it's always important to start really small. Start somewhere. Even if you give yourself 1 to 2 minutes a day to put towards activity, it's 1 to 2 minutes more than nothing. So it's always a good stepping stone. And from there, you really build upon it. And with exercises, the less is sometimes more. Do less exercises and really focus on them and put in a lot of good effort with them and focus on technique and form, and you really will get a better outcome. And to really include them in the day, look for opportunities where you're just standing or sitting around and not really doing anything. For example, your food's in the microwave and you're waiting for it. Try to slip in, these next couple exercises that I'm about to show you. Or you're watching TV and there's a commercial on. Definitely take advantage and maybe do a stretch or do a squat, which is something I'll be talking about next. But look for those little things where you're waiting for something and there's some way you could make your time more efficient and more productive. 3 exercises that I think are really good and a good stepping stone to really start with. And they work the big muscle, 2 of them work the big muscle groups, and 1 really stretches the main muscle groups of the lower body. Getting up from a chair is 1. Really focusing on, good technique. You're getting up from the chair, sitting back down, watching your alignment, that your knees are over your toes and you're squeezing your glutes at the top and controlling the descent back to the chair. That's my number 1 go-to to really get those glutes going, really get those lower leg powerhouses moving. The other exercise to get more of the upper body going would be a push-up. And you don't have to do a floor push-up. You can start at the wall. There's no problem with starting at the wall. And from the wall, you might want to go to a counter. So you kind of gradually get the incline closer to the ground. When the counter gets easier or you're closer to the ground, you might want to go to your knees. And then from there, do your normal style push-up. So that is another one to really get the powerhouse of the upper body working and firing. The last thing that I think would be a really good stretch to add to your daily routine would be a good calf stretch where you're standing at the wall and really stretching your calf and holding this for a minute or so. It's just really good to get that lower body stretched out, which can really help with all other activities during the day, like walking and stairs and squatting, especially because you're less active in the winter, so things tend to stiffen up in the lower body, which could really lead to dysfunction and different issues. And all of these exercises are great and they're starting points, and really focus on what you can do. If you can only do 5 getting out from the chair, do them really well, focus on them, and from there, in maybe a week, the 5 will feel easy, and then you add 1. Just focus on your technique and how you're feeling, and really let that be the guide on how you can progress. But really the biggest takeaway is start small. Yes, doing 3 things doesn't sound like a lot, but doing 3 things consistently can really help your lifestyle and really make a good outcome. By next year, you'll be surprised how well you can do squats to the chair or push-ups. It really will make a difference. For these exercises, you can definitely email me at drkayla@balancewithinpt.com, and I'd be happy to give you individualized pictures on how to do these exercises or answer any questions you might have about them. You could also talk to one of our experts or myself on how to create a individualized home program to do in the winter months. We'd absolutely be happy to make one with you and see what your individual needs are. For more information, you can visit www.balancewithinpt.com for more information. Thank you.